Hi everybody, Farmer Luke here. Now, why do you never see a combine cutting in the rain? Well, it's not a bad joke, it's because we need to harvest crops when they're dry. So, in order to know when we can cut the crop and if it's dry enough, we use something called a moisture meter. Now, these are very important because we need to make sure the crop is dry at a certain percent of moisture. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. Now, before we start combining in the morning, we need to test some grain. So we go and pull a few heads of grain. In this case, we've got barley, and we have to rub them out, simulating a combine would, rubbing it out, a little bit of wind, and then tip it, in this case, in the top of this moisture meter. Now, this is going to take way too long to do this video, so I prepared some earlier. Now, there's several different moisture meters on the market. This is the one we use. Some of them just crack the grain, other ones you need to grind. In this case, we have a whole grain one. Now, it's just got a little moisture probe in the middle of it, where we tip the grain around it, and then we put a lid on it that pushes it against it. So I'm going to do that now, without trying to spill the precious barley. Let me just tip it off. And we press the button. Barley. Now, while that's waiting, barley and wheat needs to be 15% moisture. So anything lower than 15, we're okay and good to go. So when it's done, are we going to keep going combining? Yes, we are. 14.4. Now, this figure is the average for the day, so we've been testing throughout the day to make sure we're okay. So that's what should be in my shed. Now, why it's so important to me to get it below 15 is because I've got no drying facilities. So what that means is if this is over 15, then other people have the facility to dry it down to below 15. Now, they have, basically think of it like a tumble dryer. So they put the wheat in it, they blow some hot air through it, and it circulates and then dries the crop. But we have to rely on the sunshine and a little bit of wind to simulate that. So it's 14.4, so we can still combine. We're going now. Farmer Clive is in the background. We're cutting barley, so we will carry on for tonight until it goes above 15, and then we stop. Now, why is that a special number as well? I just forgot to mention it. Is because when we sell it, it has to be below it. If it's above it and you haven't dried it, then we get charged to dry it. Now, this helps with storage of the crop and also how they process it at the other end. So I hope I've explained that okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you find that entertaining. Any messages or any comments, just leave below, message me. You all know the drill now. And why not tell a friend about Farmer Luke and Farmer Clive, of course. And look out for exciting combining videos. Now it's harvest time. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. See you again next time.